Alright, yo, listen. It's the one and only original homie T Money the Dalphia, the king of Louisiana, La Louisiano. That's what they call me, right? Chief New. I was out here meditating this morning, getting my energy and my chakras build back up, just collecting my energy from the universe for this beautiful existence that I have to go through on my journey, my existence on traveling. But in the process, I stopped to think. There's a lot of videos going viral about the telekinesis and people getting their powers. I just want to place my opinion on it. If we all come from the same, not the same, but kind of same structured background of belief of a most high and a significant power that gives things and all things power that transpires down to us, then it's safe to say that there were scrolls, books, and messages passed down to us, and there was a certain way, a certain lifestyle we were supposed to obtain of living, right? Eating, fasting, doing whatever we have, everything that we turning back to do right now to know ourselves, to transform ourselves. In the process, we witnessed great people like Marcus Garvey, Haile Selassie, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, Jeffrey and George Jackson, Regina Jackson, and the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Dr. Malachi York, the Noble Drew Ali, and so on. Young Pharaoh, the Chosen 777, and Young Guru, Goddess of Shum, Goddess Isis, and all these wonderful sisters and brothers right now that mastered meditation. They mastered the food periodic table as far as what to eat. They're mastering herbalists. Shout out to Dr. Yaki especially. And these are gurus of that field. And it just hit me. All of a sudden, there's this guy on social media who's going around pretending to be a windbender. Now, I'm not saying he's not, but this is what I am saying. Based on one's constructed characteristics is how we base a person, and your constructed characteristics is all part of your spirit. So it's just weird that they have the Grandmaster teacher Dr. Malachi Z. York locked up or abducted, and with all the power he obtained, and we witnessed the powers he obtained, he ain't even received his power yet to move the wind, the fire, the water, the earth, you know. It makes you think like, okay, so he can't free himself yet, and he been doing that for 20 or 40 something years, like, and probably longer. You know, he's at that level of consciousness, and like all of a sudden you have this guy, you know, who's probably a wonderful person, but your characteristics, you have a wonderful personality. However, your characteristics is questionable. I mean, you don't look like you are following the structured spiritual periodic table for the food. You don't look like you probably do practices. So my thing is like, where do you get your powers from? That's the question. Where your powers come from, if that's real powers. Because we never see who's on the other side of the camera. Hollywood is very real. What y'all call Hollywood, Hollywood is very real. So we understand that community of people that you represent, because you have an agenda to push. Y'all run Hollywood. So it just made me think, and there's a lot of people following him. So I'm like, y'all be careful. Don't get fooled with this magic that people is doing, talking about their manipulating the elements and all that. That's, you know, we have yet to reach that level of consciousness. I'm not saying that we didn't, but there's a step. It's levels to this. It's like climbing a ladder, like Jacob's ladder. Every step means something. So you just can't shoot up. Like, I don't care. You can't come from the dirt and shoot up. No. And then when you start calling yourself God's son, like you to Jesus, you sound more like a Dajjal to me. You know, the Dajjal is very crafty. So you got to watch the Dajjal, man. And you represent the homosexuality community, and that's just something that if we all say we believe in the same God, well, that God sent us messages and told us how to live. I'm personally not against you, because I believe you could do what you want. That's what the God said. You could be You could do what you want. But if you want to live in a specific order under that God, then, or that supreme deity, there was rules and regulations and messages passed down. And anytime you're going to go against the supreme by all costs without trying to manifest yourself aligned with the supreme, then anything you're doing, from in my opinion, is worthless. I think it's a trick. You are a trick, because if you're a man thinking you're a woman, if you're a man and trying to get the world to believe that you're a woman, then you are actually tricking the world right now. And any man or woman that calls a man or woman the opposite gender based on their physical appearance, knowing that if they're a man, you calling them a woman, or if they're a woman, you calling them a man. You know, like how we all have that gay cousin, brother or sister, and you be like, it's a boy sometime, you be like, oh girl, chill out. Like, how could you call a boy a girl? Then you are under a spell. You are literally under a spell right now. Or you chilling with your gay home girl and you be like, shit, nigga, stop tripping, that nigga beat you. Oh yeah, you gonna hit that? You talking to her like a man. You are under a spell. You are tricked. So no, we don't believe you. However, you do have a mission to uphold and carry out. Carry on. To the people this message may reach, they will stop it. May it reach. But we see you. You almost had us. Relax. You almost had us. But we had to think you are a trick within a trick. Oh no, ain't no way.